delicious.
Regrettably, we are all out of wine.
Sam's Club, a popular warehouse retail chain known for its bulk products and low prices, has recently been experiencing shortages in certain products and services. This has caused frustration and inconvenience for both customers and employees alike, leaving many to wonder why these shortages are occurring. There are a few potential reasons for the shortages at Sam's Club. One possible explanation is an issue with supply chain management. Sam's Club relies on a complex network of suppliers to bring in the products they offer to their stores. If there is a problem with any part of this supply chain, it can lead to shortages of certain products. For example, if a supplier is experiencing delays in production or transportation, it can lead to a lack of availability of those products in Sam's Club stores. Another possible reason for the shortages is an increase in demand for certain products. With the ongoing pandemic, there has been a surge in demand for certain items, such as toilet paper, cleaning supplies, and non-perishable food items. This increase in demand can lead to shortages, as Sam's Club may not have enough of those products in stock to meet the demand. It's also worth considering the possibility of intentional shortages, or scarcity marketing. This is when a company intentionally creates a perception of scarcity for a product in order to increase its demand and value. While it's unlikely that Sam's Club is intentionally causing shortages, it's possible that they are struggling to keep up with the increased demand for certain products, leading to the perception of scarcity. Regardless of the cause, the shortages at Sam's Club have had a significant impact on both customers and employees. Customers have reported frustration with the inability to find certain products, leading to wasted trips to the store or the need to shop elsewhere. This can lead to a decrease in customer loyalty and a decrease in sales for Sam's Club. For employees, the shortages can lead to an increase in workload as they try to manage the limited availability of certain products and deal with customer complaints. It can also lead to a decrease in morale, as employees may feel overwhelmed and unable to provide the same level of service to customers due to the shortages. Overall, the shortages at Sam's Club are likely a result of a combination of factors, including supply chain issues, increased demand, and possibly even scarcity marketing. While the reasons for the shortages may vary, the impact on both customers and employees is significant, and should be addressed in order to maintain the success of the company. Food shortages can occur for a variety of reasons, including natural disasters, economic struggles, and political conflicts. No matter the cause, however, it is the most vulnerable members of society who are most affected by food shortages. One group that is particularly vulnerable to food shortages are children. When food is scarce, parents often prioritize the needs of their adult family members over those of their children, leading to malnutrition and stunted growth in young children. Even when families do their best to provide for their children, food insecurity can lead to absenteeism from school, as children may need to help their families find food or may be too sick from malnutrition to attend class. Another group that is disproportionately affected by food shortages are elderly individuals. Many elderly people live on fixed incomes and may struggle to afford enough food for themselves, even in times of abundance. When food shortages occur, they are often left with even fewer options and may have to choose between buying food or paying for other necessities like medication. This can lead to malnutrition and other health problems, exacerbating the challenges that come with aging. Refugees and displaced individuals are also greatly impacted by food shortages. These individuals are often forced to flee their homes due to conflict or natural disasters, leaving behind their homes and often their livelihoods. In refugee camps and other temporary shelters, food may be scarce and resources stretched thin. This can lead to malnutrition and other health problems, as well as an increased risk of violence and exploitation. Low-income individuals and communities are also at higher risk of being affected by food shortages. These individuals may already struggle to afford enough food for themselves and their families, and when food becomes scarce, they may be forced to go without or rely on cheaper, less nutritious options. This can lead to a vicious cycle of poverty and poor health, as malnutrition can make it even harder for individuals to work and provide for themselves. While food shortages can affect anyone, it is the most vulnerable members of society who are most at risk. Children, elderly individuals, refugees, and low-income individuals are all disproportionately impacted by food shortages, leading to malnutrition, poor health, and an increased risk of exploitation and violence. It is important that we take steps to address food shortages and ensure that everyone has access to nutritious, affordable food. Food shortages are a serious problem that affects people all over the world. When there is not enough food to go around, people can go hungry, leading to malnutrition, illness, and even death. But just how many people die during food shortages? The answer is unfortunately high. According to the World Food Programme, around 815 million people go hungry every day. That's roughly 1 in 9 people on the planet who do not have enough to eat. This is a staggering number, and it is only getting worse as climate change and other factors continue to affect food production and distribution. But how many of these people actually die as a result of food shortages? Unfortunately, it is difficult to get an exact number, as food shortages often occur in conflict-affected or disaster-stricken areas, where data is not always available. However, it is estimated that around 11 million people die each year as a result of malnutrition and hunger-related illnesses. This includes both adults and children, with children being particularly vulnerable to the effects of malnutrition. So why do so many people die during food shortages? There are a number of factors at play. First and foremost, food shortages often occur in areas where there is little infrastructure for growing, storing, and distributing food. This can be due to a lack of resources, such as water and fertile soil, or because of conflict or natural disasters that have disrupted farming and distribution systems.